Trucking Man, what's up, guys? So, question that I've received quite a few emails about and comments: fatigue. How do I deal with fatigue? How does any driver deal with fatigue? The same way. It doesn't vary from person to person. Okay, when you find yourself getting to that point where you're stomping on the, on the truck floor to stay awake, you should have pulled over probably about an hour ago, maybe even two. That's why it's important to plan your trip, okay? Really, guys, there's no reason to be running out your clock. In flatbed, it happens, especially when it comes time for tarping, strapping, and chaining. It's gonna happen. I've had to work 14 hours, not many times, within the 4 months here at this flatbed company, maybe like 3 times. So, with strapping and tarping and all that, you're getting even more tired. Once you're on the road and you've got a run that's, 1,100, 1,500, 2,500 miles, see, your DM knows, or the load planners know what kind of hours you're looking at. They're not going to give you a load that you can't make, that you just can't deliver. They're not going to do that to you, especially at this company. Talking to other drivers for this company specifically and the other 2 companies I was at, they're never going to give you something that you can't deliver. That doesn't mean don't check, okay? But this whole fatigue thing, all right, you might feel like I'm getting off subject, but this fatigue thing has a lot to do with your planning. Okay, what time you leave, all right? It all depends on how fast to get loaded, how fast to get unloaded, which is why I prefer the flatbed life. There's less waiting. So, sure, you work a little harder, but it tends to keep you awake. The human condition was made to move, okay? We weren't made to be idle. We didn't survive the last millions of years we've been around by being an idle species, okay? The human race moves, shakes, and makes things happen, all right? We weren't made to just sit there, right, all day damn long. So that's why I like flatbed. Anyway, when you're constantly moving, keeping that blood flowing, using your mind, for figuring out different ways to overcome little problems that you have with the truck, with the load, different ways to store things, and good for your brain. It's good for you. That tends to keep you sane, and it tends to keep you busy. And that helps fight fatigue, because the more idle that you are, okay, the lazier you're gonna get, the easier it is to fatigue. So, for example, the last video that I made, I was in Oregon, Madras, Oregon, and I'm on my way to Georgia. Right now, I'm in Nebraska. I forget which city, but I am about halfway through Nebraska. Okay, today I shut down with 2 hours left to go before my 30-minute break. I fueled up, just, took a few minutes, 15, 20 minutes to fuel up, and I was on the road again, and I shut down because I'm tired. Now, my load doesn't deliver until Wednesday. I'm good. Most likely, it looks like I'll be delivering by Tuesday. And the hours that I don't use, right, it's going to go toward my recap. Or once that 70-hour clock finishes, right, you got your recaps. Your recaps are the hours that you did not drive for that week's 70-hour period. So, for example, I'm going to have whatever the heck I'm going to have, right? I'm supposed to take a 34-hour break sometime pretty much by the time I arrive, like by Tuesday, right? maybe not, maybe even Wednesday, but I'll have enough time to at least make the delivery, pick up my next load, which will be another long run, I'm hoping. If not, I've already got 2,700 miles out of this. So even if they give me a 500 mile, hey, you know, at least I'm breaking over 3,000 miles. And in the last video, you remember, yeah, I said what I said. We're staying on fatigue. But planning, man. You don't have to run out your clock. You don't have to run recaps. You don't have to not enjoy yourself. Remember, this is a lifestyle. If you know where you're going, you know how long it's going to take, you know what the road conditions are going to be, because it changes day to day. So you got to check and make sure every day. You know, the Google Maps works. There's the Weather Channel app that works. There's the 511, and then you type in 511 and then Yosemite 511, any state of your choice, and it'll give you the road conditions. But it's also great just bringing up Google Maps, zooming in, looking at your route, and seeing what's red. Okay. There's also the weather number you can call. You know, you can even call the DOT stations in different states where you're going and ask them. You know, there's a lot of ways. So you choose which way you're going to do it, right? And you do that. So it's all about planning, okay? When you're not planning and you are reacting to everything around you instead of being proactive, that tends to tire you out, okay? So you have to do as much as you can in this job to mitigate the amount of fatigue in your life, right? You're never going to be able to beat it. You know, no one can. But there are things that you can do to mitigate that. So what are those things? All the things I just mentioned, and your diet, and make sure you get plenty of rest. Last night, I didn't get very good rest. You know, I was up for a while on my phone, you know, talking on the phone, chatting on the phone, watching movies, you know, so that was my fault, but I wasn't gonna take off, you know, for like 13 hours, you know. I could let the time drag on a little because I don't have to be there until when I have to be there. I've got plenty of time. I got fatigued a little quicker today, so I said, you know what, screw it, I'll shut down now, enjoy the rest of my time, make this video, relax, take it easy, kick my feet up, get something to eat, work out a little bit. That's it. Took a nice shower, and I'm gonna get back on the road, you know, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 a.m. be down the road. At this point, 10 hours would be, what would it be, 3 a.m. So, you know, I don't know, maybe I'll leave at 3, maybe I'll leave at 4, maybe I'll leave at 7. I don't think I'm gonna leave at any time past 7 a.m. So anyway, I hope this video helps, okay? I like to deliver messages in a way where you guys sit here with me and it's like we're having a conversation. You got questions, man? Type those in the comment section below. If I can't answer, I'll find out, or I'll point you in a direction or video that can answer that question. And then it'll be something new for me some new material for me to discuss on another video. So anyways, you guys, as always, thank you for watching. Like, don't like, subscribe, don't subscribe, up to you. A trucking man. You guys take care, stay safe. All you new truckers out there, young and old, rich and poor, famous or infamous, you stay safe. I'll see you on the road.